Okay, so good morning and good evening, everybody, and welcome back in today's class. So from today, we are going to be start a new topic, a new concept, completely new concept. Okay. Okay. So we're going to be start with a new concept and the new topics here. This is, I can say, currently not 100% used by the all companies, but yes, it is a recommendation by ServiceNow. Okay, it is a recommendation by ServiceNow. This is going to be a base for the model or for the concept called the CMDB. So today we are going to be discuss about the CSDM, that is Common Service Data Model. Okay, I'll let me share the screen as well on the PDF format. Okay, so this concept says that anything which you're selling to your customer should be treated as a service. Okay, before I open the standard documentation on this part or the white paper, let me give you a little bit background from my experience perspective, because I worked on the CSDM model as well, implementation of the CSDM model. Okay, they means ServiceNow says let's sell everything to the customer in the form of the services only. Okay, when I say service in the form of services means either you're selling to customer, either you're supporting that services for the customer, but it should call be a service. So now if you see in the market, everything is available as a service. Like either you open any kind of a local website or local vendor website, cleaning as a service. So we will come and clean your complete house. You no need to bring anything. I'll bring everything for you. Car cleaning as a service. Just order on the app, give us the time, give us the place. We'll come and clean your car as well. Painting as a service. Interior as a service. Database as a service. Platform as a service. Infrastructure as a service. Software as a service. It means, even though not this one, like there are consultancies who are selling training as a service, who are selling HR as a service. Means you just call them and they will do the things for you. And in the background, they have a complete system to maintain that. Not maintain is not the right word, but to maintain and support that. Okay. So this is what the fundamental of the CSDM model here. Is the CSDM model is new in the market? Yes. Is the CSDM model is new in the service now? No. It is little old, but now from the last 2 releases, it get a good place in the market. The concepts are getting more wider. The implementation out of the box functional, out of the box things are coming more and more in the service now. And companies have started using the CSD model as well. Now the question comes, Atul, is it a plugin? No. There's no plugin available for the CSDM. If you talk to me from my experience perspective, it is a concept which we need to be implement. Like I'm not sure that how many of you know, but people who are in India, they know there's a famous series has been done approximately 6 months or a year back, Shark Tank. Okay, where people are coming and they're selling their ideas and getting the funding for the same. Now, if you think practically, do you think it is a series or the web series kind of things? No, it was just a concept. Someone was sitting and thinking, is there any place where investor and the ideas get interacted? Someone thinking, and then they implement that into the concept. So the same thing is the CSDM as well. So there's no plugin available. It's not a plugin based. It's not I can say the automation kind of thing. No, it is just a concept. By using that concept, you're going to make the things in service now. Like it was said that gravity is a concept. Can you touch the gravity? No, it's only concept. And how we teach the things to our kids, that if you put the ball in the air, it will fall down. It's nothing. It's a concept of gravity. But by using this gravity concept, things has been changed now. Things has been built now. Right? So this is what the concept is here. So let me bring out the things on the screen. Now, how the CSDM model has been started. The history is little old, but for our reference, as of now in the market, two CSDM model exist. CSDM model 3.0 and 4.0. Okay, 3.0 and the 4.0. This thing which you are able to see on my screen, this white paper, let me scroll down now. This white paper is written by ServiceNow guys only. The team or the person who work on the CSDM, they note down everything and they put in the form of the white paper. And it is easily available on the community as well. You just put in the Google CSDM 4.0 white paper. The first or second link you will get in the community, you will be able to download that part. Okay. So earlier means before 1 or 2 session classes or the batches, I taught about the CSDM 3.0. But I guess from the last batch, it is 3.0. Now from the last 2 batch, I'm teaching as a 4.0. Fundamentally, there's no difference. But the model has been changed. When I say fundamental means ServiceNow did not say that now I'm removing the word service. No, it is still exists, but the relationship, the presentations are different now. Okay, so let me scroll down here. This one. Before that, the question comes, why we need the CSDM model? The topic stands common service data model, right? Okay. But the question comes, why we need this? Any idea why this common service data model? Also, maybe Rajesh have a question now. Atul, you are saying the CSDM model in a big things. Is CSDM is going to be override CMDB? No. CMDB is its on place. CSDM isn't on place. But yes, Now CSDM is over on the CMDB. This is fact. But my question still remains same. What is the purpose of why, not purpose, why this concept come into the picture? CSDM. Anyone has any idea? What do you think, Namrata? Why CSDM is required? Or what is the purpose of bringing CSDM into the picture? What do you think, Rajesh?
I think traditionally with CMDB we were more focused about IT operations. You know, basically just you know leaving with the information of CI. I think CSDM with CSDM I think we can align our implementation towards more of towards with the IT
But I did
services
not
and
say
system
that we are removing the
services.
CMDB.
No, we are not removing the CMDB.
It means the words you're saying is still valid for the CMDB, right?
That's right.
Then why we need the CSDM?
So CSDM, I would say is more of a framework to align your CMDB data correctly. Uh,
Only aligned.
Align and then missing the right word, but align and then create the right set of services which are needed for your technical teams
But
and your
why?
business
But
team.
why we need? The question is that why we need? You are saying the benefit of the CSDM. I'm saying why we need a CSDM.
Yeah, yeah. Just a thought. So, example, today, in a traditional ways of working, let's say there is an exchange on premise which is running.
Mhm.
Now, you may get an incident, and the team may act on it. But let's say we were having exchange, uh, and but that doesn't mean that that the alert was there or incident was there. So that means the exchange service was down. But if we can create a view on
Mhm.
that basically helps give the business to the visibility and the technical teams to the visibility that if your exchange services itself is down. So the easiest way I think to do that is with the CSDM framework. You can and then people at various level can have that visibility. You may still get an incident or an alert, but your exchange service might still be up and running.
Hmm. Okay. Still not fully got the answer. Let me give you the layman example, layman purpose of this particular thing. Okay, I'm not sure that how much percentage it is correct, but still, just to give you understanding how I learn or how I understand this concept. So we know that IT is a department who provide their services to everybody. They provide their laptops to the IT department itself. They put their laptop to the facilities, to HR, to finance, to legal, all the departments they provide. In the same manner, HR provides the services almost to the all departments, to the IT, to finance, to legal, to projects. Now, if I consider IT as a service, then they say that for the different departments, I have a different availability kind of things, or I have to be store the data with the different way so that HR data should not be visible or should not be used or treated by other departments. HR say when I'm giving services to you, then I should be charged to you in a proper format. Like for finance, I'm charging, or I should charge in a better manner. IT I should charge in a better manner, legal I should charge it in a better manner. So now if I little bit come on the more broader level, so these are the services which they provide to different departments. IT services they're providing to the finance, legal and HR. HR is a service which providing the services to the IT, legal and this. Now, if I talk from the storing perspective, this CMDB or these services I need to be stored in the service now, then I have to be use a different mechanism for these things. For HR, I have to be stored in a different manner. For IT, I have to be stored in a different manner. To overcome this particular concept, that why I should have a different model to store my services to the other departments is a major problem. So again, I'm coming back, trying to be giving a layman language here. If I am a IT department guy or IT department head, I am providing service to the HR, and you are from the HR and you're providing service to the IT. We both are storing our services in a different format in ServiceNow. Maybe you're using the X format, I'm using the Y format. And when it go for the reporting, it create a problem because you cannot compare IT and the HR. But overall business want to compare it, that who is performing well, HR or IT, because the base is different. So you cannot compare it. Then ServiceNow come into the picture and say, no. Let bring a model which is common across the services. That is the reason it is called the common service data model. I'm giving you the internal example, but when we go in this topic, you will be able to see that how this work for the customer perspective. Or let's say same HR is giving a service to the customer as well, and same HR is giving a service to the internal team as well. But in the both way, they're storing their information, they're presenting their model in a different manner. And then I'm not able to compare that. So to overcome this problem, this concept come into the picture. And these are the standard words. It's not written by me. That is I'm bringing this PDF for the discussion. It represents a standard and a shared set of service related definition across our product and platform that will enable and support the true service level reporting. So this was the problem. This was the problem. HR says that I'm giving service to the X, Y, and Z customer. And to do that part, I have a different models in the background. And due to this, my reporting is not good or not standard. So I need a standard model, data model, so that my reporting can be perfect. To do this part, this thing come into the picture. If you come here, a data model is a CMDB framework. So here in this part, we're mainly talking about the CMDB only. And here we're making our things as a service based. When I show the screen, when I show the way of implementation, then you understand in a better manner. So again, now come to the data model, a CMDB framework across our product and platform that will enable and support multiple configuration strategy. It means this is fine. This I know that okay, CMDB is something which help us to provide the services. This is important. For the reporting purpose, for the SLA purpose, this thing come into the picture. So what ServiceNow say? CSDM is not a process. It is not a set of report. It is not a code of install. It is not an automatic fix. So don't think that if I activate the plugin, it will work for me. No, we have to implement this concept. It is just a concept, nothing else. Again, if I take example of the Shark Tank, I did not see a single episode of that, but I know that there's a few 4 or 5 people who are the investors. They come into the picture. Now, if you want to build, there's a I generally watch one program or on YouTube only. Um, um, there's a person called the Steve Harry or Steve Harvey, I guess. I'm sure that Ola and Trevor know. He run the program that is called the Family Feud. Family Feud something is there, right? But now on the basis of that concept, a lot of other episodes, other series are coming in the picture, and they're changing the something left and right, but they're keeping the base as the same because it is a concept. Someone think let's bring the family together and let's play a game. It was a concept. Same concept has been used by some other producer, some other director, and making some changes in the little bit in the not in the base, but base is same, just cosmetic changes has been done. So that is the reason it is important to understand. Don't think that if I go and activate a plugin, it will work. No, it take time to implement this model. As per my experience, I'm again saying as it is as per my experience, I did not see as of now that any company implemented the CSDM model completely. When I say completely means they used or they use all the components which is recommended by ServiceNow. So it is up to you that what is best fit for you, you use it. Simple. Okay. Now let me come on the main fundamental here. So it's starting from the Kingston. That's what I'm saying. It's if you go for the history, it's very old. But if you go for the usage, it is new. So now we are in the Tokyo release. But they enhance it. In the Paris, they launched the 3.0. But they have this concept from the Kingston. Kingston, London, Madrid, New York, Orlando, Paris, Quebec, Rome. So every time they enhance. But in the market, this model become hotcake nowadays. Okay, let me come the main part. Yes. This is what the CSDM 4.0 and say what they mention. It's a conceptual model. It's a concept, not a code. That is important for understanding. It's a concept, not a code. If you think that out of this 20 or 30 boxes, you can use only 10 boxes, go ahead. No problem, because it's a conceptual. Right? So I generally give example. Maybe having an egg in the breakfast is good for you, but not for me. Right? Someone said that don't have a curd and the milk together. It's not a good. But someone think it's a good. Someone said don't drink the water in the standing format. You should sit and then drink a water. But it did not work for other people. Maybe for you it's good, but not for the other people because it's a concepts. How it is getting is going to be get benefit to you. It's totally up to you. How much you can use. Because the fact is that the fundamental is that more you use these things, these boxes, more you have to maintain as well. Remember that. Nobody's going from the outside and say, okay, let me maintain it for you. No, you have to maintain it. You have to store the data, you have to maintain the data, and you have to update the data. Now, in this complete picture, with the CMDB, here is the CMDB. Here, this is the CMDB. I'm not going to discuss about 3.0 because that is not it is not the time to be discussed. It was in the Paris and we are in the Tokyo now, and sooner we are going to the next release as well. Now, in this particular picture, again, today there's nothing we are going to be doing the practical part. It's complete theory. And this is what I want to give a base. It is a total 37 pages white paper. If you can read these 37 pages, you will get to know all about the CSDM model. What we are going to be discussing in the next 20-30 minutes, we discuss this model only. The concepts of this model we'll discuss. That's all for our class. That is as per our agenda, because I know few of you are not enough mature who know about the CMDP as well. So it will be overburdened. But I want to give you the latest thing so that if tomorrow you appear for some interview, you can tell that yes, you know the basics of the CSDM model. That is more important for me. Okay. That is the point here. Now let me show you, or let me discuss about this thing. This particular model has a 5 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. ये वाला भी है. Okay. What this particular portion says. See, if you notice in these 4 sections, the words service and applications are very much famous. And these words have a typical meaning as well. Okay, let's start discussing this part. The first part is called the sell and consume. It means what you are selling in the market or what has been consumed by the business consumer or the user. I am putting those things in this area. What you're selling, it depends on what you have in your portfolio. Rajesh is available in the market and he says, guys, I'm looking for a new job. What I'm selling, I'm selling my skills as an operation manager. I'm selling my skills as a transition manager. I'm selling my skill as a process consultant. I'm selling my skill as a service now consultant. This is your portfolio. This is what they're saying. Service portfolio. And from where it come? It come in the background. We'll see. We'll come on this part. Then it comes the business service. What a consumer is going to be take from you. So like if I want to order a mobile phone, what I do? I go and open the request catalog item. From there, I pick up my offering. What is the offering here? It says business service offering. Recharge for 11 months, get the benefit for the 13 months. Take a postpaid connection of 401 plan, 501 plan, 601 plan. If you take 401 plan, you're getting 3 channels subscription for 1 year. If you're getting for the 999 postpaid plan, you will get free launch service on the airport. You will get free Wi-Fi up to 200 GB. You can make international call up to 300 minutes. These are the offerings bundled, right? Because now I'm not talking about the end user perspective. No, I'm not saying that, okay, Rajesh want to buy this thing. I'm saying that if any company want to get my services, so these are the offerings available. Let me scroll down and show you something more on that part. Not sure why they did not put this time. Let me come here and open this. This is a good screenshot. Let me come here and open this one only. Because community dot here. What happened? Oh. See 3.0. This will work for us. This one here. This is the definitions given by ServiceNow because it is a concept. So it says service portfolio, hierarchical classification of business service, that you're selling product or services that define the strategic business value, that actually in which domain you're working, that has been decided by your product and service you're selling in the market, right? That is your service portfolio. Like Lenovo is selling the laptops. Lenovo is selling the desktops. And if tomorrow Lenovo starts selling the air condition as well, then the portfolio has been changed. Because now they're the product and services. They say, no, we provide the maintenance of the laptops as well. This is what their portfolio. Okay. Then business service published to the business users. See, I'm not saying as I said, it's not an end user. No, it is a business user. I'm talking about the different companies. User, and it's typically underpin one or more business capability. Something which a business want to buy from you, where you have a capability. Like I say, nowadays in almost every company there's a concept going on, COE, Center of Excellence. What it indicate that we have the capabilities to work on this part. We are having a members or the resources who can deliver these capabilities to you. And this is what other business, other company order from you. Let's say any service provider company here. They're selling support as a service, maintenance as a service, development as a service, maintenance as a service, implementation as a service. So it means they have a people in the background. This is what their capabilities, and they're selling in the market. And this is what you as a business user order that. Okay, Atul, let's have a deal. Let's say if I go in the market and I say, guys, I'm selling service now training as a service because I know I have a capability for the same. Then some company approach me, okay, Atul, I want to get your training services. I said, okay, this is what they will order it. Okay, so let's say, let me modify this example. Let's say I am selling two services in the market. Number one is a training. Number two is a consulting. Rajesh, Namrata, Trevor, and Will are running a company and they reach out to me. Atul, we want to get your training services. This is what you order. I said, okay, no problem. Then what is service offering? I said, guys, in which region you are, or in which geography you are, how much availability you need. I charge accordingly. For the US, I charge X dollar and support will be 8 to 5 only. For India, I charge this much amount. Support will be for 20 hours. This is what the offering says here. Different bundles. If you need 24/7 support, let's say if you need offline support always, then I charge heavy amount for this one. So offering means when you divide the service into the different options for the customer, then it becomes the service offering. No. We are a small company, Atul. We're happy to go for that even 5 hours on a day as well. Okay. This is what you are saying offering. And in these 5 hours, all are the non-peak hours. Morning 7 to 9, evening 6 to 9. That's all. This is what the service offering we're building it. Right? So these two concepts, I hope clear to you guys. What is business service and what is business service offering? Okay. Now, if I as a user, business user select this, then in the background. Okay, also to do this part, we have a two person here, two persona here, not person, two persona. There's a one person who is the BRM, business relationship manager, who deal with the customer, who build the relationship, and there's a customer service manager to whom I will appoint that, okay, guys, this is your customer service manager. In case you have any issue, reach out to him, not to me directly. Okay. Once this has been done, then come to the designing part. Now, how to sell this service? Or sorry, how to design this service? See, if I say, okay, I'm running a company. In my company, Rajesh, Namrata, Will, and Trevor are also working. I have 10 customers. And everybody has their different offering. 2 or 3 customers are having an offering on the basis of the availability. 2 or 3 are having a basis on the geographical way. 2 or 3 have an offering from the pricing perspective. Now, if I need to support these 10 customers, practically, do I need to hire a 10 different person in my company as well? No. Here, the internal things come into the picture. So earlier there was a concept, because I worked in a BPO as well, approximately 2 months after my MC training. I was free, so I took this chance. So when I was working in a BPO, I was just handling one process. There was a US client was assigned to me, and we have to be sell some products to them. But now, if you see, the pattern has been completely changed. If you're working in a BPO, or let's say you're working in the IT industry, you're supporting multiple customers, specifically if you're in a service desk or the IT service desk, I can say. You're supporting multiple customers. This is what the shared concept come into the picture. And here we have to be thinking now that to support these 10 customers on the different offering, how I can build this in the background. And to do this part, I have an architect and I have a business application owner. Let me come here. We're talking about this thing. So in this, we have a business capability, business application, and information object. Mainly these two are important for us. These two. And it's not application service, it's a business application. Let me. Capability means a high level capability required by organization to execute its business model. By I'm saying I'm selling the training as a service. To support that, I should have a business capability. I should have a people in that behind. Now, let's take a bigger company example. This says we are the partner of Microsoft, Remedy, ServiceNow, Azure, a number of tools, Pega, and all the things. How I as a customer will ensure that, okay, you guys can provide me services when you show me your capability. And how you show me the capability? You will show me the facts and figures. See, we have a this COE, we have a this COE, we have a Pega COE, we have ServiceNow COE, we have a Remedy COE, we have a Jira COE. Only then, as a customer, I will ensure, right? But ultimately, as a customer, I'm not interested in this part. I'm interested only in this thing, what I am ordering. How you are managing, that is the second part. But nowadays, it has been changed. The thinking has been changed. If you remember our day one class, ITL 4, demand to value, and it is a co-creation of the value. It's not just creating a value, it's a co-creation of the value as well. Means if you are my customer, I am helping you to increase your business, then you should also help me to increase my business as well, my capability as well. Those are the things. Okay, so now business application, a purchased or internally developed application used to support a business capability. Like my COE is an internal, which is supporting a business capability, which is supporting my this thing, business service ultimately. That is what the business application. Maybe you purchased, maybe you outsource this part to some other company, or you already have this application in your company itself. I know it's confusing, specifically maybe for Pooja you, because you are very new in this term here. But it is the concept. That is, I'm not. It's not required a deep dive of the practical part. The concept should be clear. And believe me, if I say, guys, let's implement ServiceNow, CSDM model, we have to talk to the customer on these terms only. Okay, tell me, what is your business application? What is your capability? What is your capacity? What is your business services? On the basis of that, we can build that part. Okay, so here these two terms are important. Now, if I come here, once designing has been done, now this thing has been come to the picture. This build concept is newly introduced in the CSDM 4.0, and this has been become a common layer for everybody. This become a common layer. So what this says in the build phase, that the services which you are selling, how that is going to be built and deploy, means what is the life cycle of that particular service. New, build, deploy, all these things will come here. It is again a background, not the front end, it's a background. What as a operation manager is important is this box. This is very, 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 very important. This part says manage the technical services. And here I'm going to be talk about the technical part only. So now if I take example, a change need to be approved by X, Y, and Z person or Z, X, Y, or Z group. How this group come into the picture? The CLG model define this thing. Okay, see, HR as a service, that's fine. But what is the technical name of that particular service? Or if I take example, let me show you one example here. I guess this book has example as well. Yes. Good. Read this one as well. Let me show you this example. Yes. Now see. Let's take example of a hospital. Okay. A hospital, the portfolio of a hospital is they are doing imaging, that X-ray. They are doing MRI. Both they are doing. Maybe it says it's a tier, it's a category. In the imaging, they are doing the MRI. Okay. This is what their portfolio. Under portfolio, what you have to do? You have to do the registration first. This is what the business service I'm selling. So let's say tomorrow, if I want to open a hospital and I want to give this contract to any other hospital, then I have to do this thing. Now in the session, I have two things. It's offering inpatient and outpatient, day in, day out, and for a longer time. This is what my business offering. What type of offering you want? Maybe in some hospitals, there's only OPDs. They don't have any kind of a bedding systems. You go and you done. See how the business has been changing now. Hospital as a service. Can you imagine hospital as a service? Sir, you invest the money, you just open the hospital, I'll provide the services there. Right? I'm not going anything against here. But there are the visitor doctors as well in the hospitals nowadays. Doctors came from Bombay to Pune, Pune to Bombay. And they are providing their services as a outpatient only, that I'll come for the 2 hours. This is my offering. And I'm expert in the dental only. This is my portfolio. Do you need advanced booking? Yes, this is my business service. This is the one part which we discuss. Now let's come on this part. If I am providing hospital as a service, then what is my business capability? I have a patient management, I have a medication management. It means I am giving you the both things. I'll open a small pharmacy as well. And I can provide you the complete patient management. From the day one till the person or till the patient is coming to your hospital, you will get a complete history on a single click. Right? And this is in the business capability, I have a business application. You want to see my chart and you want to see clinical chart. In which department it go, or you want to see that how many patients I have seen, what is the history for the same. This is a business application. And if you go for the medication, then I can provide you the pharmacy as a software here, so that you can keep a track on your part. And when you combine everything, it becomes the EMR. I'm not sure what is EMR they're saying. The important thing, if you are noticing here, it's the relationship. This capability provides these two business application, and this application has been consumed. These two applications have been consumed by the application service. Relationship matter here. Actually matter here. CSDM model is only two things. One, the concept, and second is the relationship. Who is providing, who is consuming, who is containing, who is depend on. It has a very limited relationship, but it is important. Let me try to show you if it is there. Let me show you here. Here, see, these are the relationship. So not this one, not this one. It's a model where it is gone. There's a similar is there for the this one. Sorry, yeah, there's a relationship. If you are able to build this relationship, you are able to achieve your CSDM model. Okay, now let's come on this technical part. This is important now. This one. This thing. It says manage technical services. Now, if we are selling to the customer service offering on the basis of the availability, then you need a team who can support in the background for the same as well. But it is a technical team. Maybe, not maybe, they're actually working on the component level, CI level they're working. Who is supporting, or let's take example here. Let me come here. You all five are in the class. You get up in the morning early, ready with the lunch, ready with the breakfast, to your family and spend time and then come for the training. Right? This is a technical service you're doing in the background. Your alarm clock, your spouse support, maybe husband or wife support, your parent support, your kids support, your maid support is they are the factor, they are the technical services by which you are by supporting by support of their stuff, you are able to manage this training for the 1 hour. This is what the technical service is here. Due to this training, I know Ola and Trevor told to their family members, guys, you please sleep, I'll come little late on the bed. So they're supporting, they are the technical services. If I say Ola or maybe Trevor told to their wife, hey, please prepare the dinner little early so that before the class I take a power nap and ready for the class as well. This is what the technical services here. And here I have a application service owner from the platform perspective. I have a person from the infrastructure perspective. I have a person from the delivery perspective. As a delivery manager, I want this feature should go live on this particular date. As an infrastructure, I want this server should be ready by this particular time. And as the application on the platform owner, I want the architecture should be correct and has a no impact on any other application. So maybe if you are a very big firm, if you're a very big company, maybe you have these three different roles. Or maybe you have just one role. What the technical service says here, let me come here for the discussion. Here. This one. Technical services published to the service owner typically underpin one or more business service. See, to support this, now let's say I am a training provider. I am selling in the market as a training as a service. But to support that training, I have a technical team in the background who set up my infrastructure completely. My broadband, my laptop, my charger, my data plan, everything. This is what the technical service. It may have an operational view made one or more technical service offering. If I have a service, I have a service offering as well. In the same manner, like I have a business service, I have a technical service offering as well. But here I am talking mainly on the background. Let's say I am again the same example. I am a service provider. Training as a service you purchase from me. To support that, I have a technical team in the background, technical service in the background. And again, I have a different teams in the background. One team work as per the availability, one team work on the pricing perspective, one team work on the geographical perspective. So different offering I'm giving. Maybe I tell this thing to my customer. Maybe I should not tell this thing to my customer as well. Then dynamic CI group. It is the latest concept has been not latest. It is a concept has been added in the CSDM model. What this says that if I want approval on a change for the all the CI who belong to the database, then how I can do this part? This can be done via dynamic CI group functionality. I'm still not be able to digest that why it's called the dynamic, even though it's a static one. Because you had to be configured early beforehand. It's not on the runtime it to work. You have to be write the code beforehand, only then it work. But for us, we're not going in the deep dive because we are not enough mature. Even not when I say we means I'm including myself here. I'm not enough mature in these areas. This is important application service. And this is for the internal team. Now let's take example. I sell a service to Rajesh and company. Tomorrow, if Rajesh want to raise a change on that particular service, then he will not raise a change on the business service. He will raise a change on the application service. It is a logical representation. Physically may not exist. but logically it will exist. I'll show you one example and then we can understand this part. As of now, just say that it is a logical representation. Okay, if I say, can you see the HR as a service? Can you touch? No, so HR as the resources, but HR as a service we cannot touch. Then on which service you are going to be raise a change? If you want to make a change something on that part, we need a application service here. Okay, and at last your configuration items are here. Let's come and see this example. So we were here. Now, if I am providing EMR as a business application, or maybe they say Epic. Don't think this Epic is from the Agile. No, this Epic is something different. Okay, so this Epic is become my application service so that my team can raise a change on that part. To support this application, I have a server. I have a database, I have a network. And to support this server, I have a Windows service offering team. Is the offering. On the top of that, I have a hosting services. Hosting means this is the team which see everything. Windows hosting, Unix hosting, AIS hosting, any hosting. But under this, I have a team called the Windows Service Management. So like if you see here, if this is my database, in the database, I have a production hosting, I have a non-production hosting, I have a DB management hosting as well. But on the top, I have a platform services. This is what the typical approach of the CSDM model. Let me show you some other example. Wait. CSDM model of data model content manager. No, not this one. I'll show you one thing. It is it, and these are all are the see ServiceNow platform. Let's take this thing. Let's understand ServiceNow. SAP will see this one. Okay, let's come here. Okay. Okay, one thing. Before that I move forward, let me complete this section. The fifth section is called the foundation layer, which includes your business processes, which includes your contract, which includes your CMDB group, your location, user group, company, business unit, and the life cycle. Means earlier what they say in the 3.0, this section was at this particular place. But then the ServiceNow think that these are the things which is common for everybody. User is common for everybody. Either you're selling HR, you're selling technical, you're selling finance, you're selling training, what service you're selling. This is common for everybody. Right? So they make it as a bottom here, as a foundation layer. Now come here. So ServiceNow has a portfolio called the HR. Under this, they have a category called the new employee. And they're selling as a service called the onboarding. In the onboarding, you can do mobile onboarding, you can do enterprise onboarding. Now to do this part, we need some software, right? So ServiceNow says I'm selling you application service. ServiceNow Paris HR production. Okay, I'm selling you as the production services. And here I'm talking about the HR SD as a software because it is going to my capability. So now ServiceNow say I have a two capabilities: IT service management, HR service management. HR service, why? Because I'm supporting to my business service. This is what my capability. Under HR, I have a lot of things. What you want? I just want HR only. Maybe under HR, do you want any kind of a time management? No. Do you want any kind of a case management? No. I just need a normal HR services. I can onboard my HRs and they can work there. So this become my business application. And this application supporting to my application service. Service means my software. Now, if I come here, so now you can see in the ITSM, I have a mid server, I have a change. Simple, the change which we're doing. If I come on this section, technical part. So now, as I say, you cannot touch the HR, right? HR services, but you can raise a change on the software, what they're using kind of things, the environment they're using. So they're saying, I'm selling okay. So my application service is mid service production. So maybe I can say that I'm selling three type of softwares: production, test, and dev. These are my three application service. And I'm raising a change on the production HR service. To support this, I have application, I have an infrastructure. If I have an application in the background, I have a middleware management. I have a service non-prod. And on the top of that, these are the offerings. This is the services, technical services. So it because it is a concept. Now, if I scroll up a little bit more, you can see one more example from the SAP perspective. Try to build a model by your own. Maybe hospital, maybe trust, maybe academy, like NGO. They have different kind of services. Fundraising is a different kind of services, right? So if you see, you will get a lot of things here. Maybe one more. Client computer hardware. Some different and simple model they have. They just have a two managed services. Simple. They are not selling many big things to the customer. A small thing selling. So this is what is our CSDM model 4.0 says to us. Open for the question answer now. Namrata, Rajesh, Pooja, Ola, and Trevor. Any doubt, any question? Okay, good. So try to be revise this concept today itself. Otherwise you will forget. Okay, you get this paper very easily from the community. Okay, download and read it. It's a good lengthy paper. I can say it's a good lengthy paper. But if you clear this 37 pages, you can do anything. Almost last 2 pages are nothing. It's just a theory and the frequently asked question. So total 34 pages you have to be read. If I say truly. Okay, let me stop the recording and take a quick attendance now.